Joe Biden's the best president we've ever had.
I agree 100%. Not in my lifetime, Jack.
Not a chance. Welcome back to Mostly Peaceful. I'm Rob.
I'm Jimmy.
And we're going to jump right into this because government restrictions suck.
They're awesome.
I'm sick and tired of you're going to play that side. I'm sick and tired of hearing about another government restriction popping up. It's another. Here it is. Biden, his administration just rolled out restrictions on air conditioners. Motherfucker, I live in Florida. Are you going to cut this out?
Okay, I'm back. No.
Fair enough. So I live in Florida.
Yeah.
Don't tell me about restrictions on air conditioners.
Yeah, exactly.
My air conditioner should be allowed to do whatever the fuck it wants. It has more power than our Constitution.
Yes, I agree.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Take that shit to Delaware.
Ooh, are you kidding me? So,
geez, I'm having issues over here.
The new energy efficiency standards, which apply to room air conditioners and portable air cleaners, will enter into effect next year.
What the hell?
Listen, dude. So my entire house is powered by room air conditioners.
Yeah, mine too.
Like,
I have no central AC
in the wall. Yeah, exactly.
No,
I don't either.
So is this executive order? What the hell kind of?
I just started reading this, and it doesn't say whether it's an executive order, other than the fact that.
Well, then how the hell can they make these rules and laws? What the fuck is going on, man?
The problem with it is we've given that power to our government.
They took it.
Okay, sure. Yeah. They took it for lack of.
But I guess when you do absolutely nothing about it, you're giving it to them.
You're giving it to them. Yeah. Exactly. So with that, like, we're looking at a system that is set up to restrict everything you do.
Yeah.
Take away everything that you love and hold dear.
Yep.
My AC. I'm talking about my AC.
Yeah.
And say you can use it when we let you.
Right.
Also, it's only going to be relegated to 85 degrees. Do you know what 85 degrees does here in Florida?
Nothing.
It makes everything hotter.
Yeah.
I'm being hyperbolic when I say 85 degrees because I haven't read the full article, but I picked it up and I started looking at it and I'm going, what are you regulating air conditioners for?
The same reason they're regulating gas stoves, I would imagine.
What was that about too?
I don't know. Greta Thunberg, climate change.
Oh my God.
Something.
I'm incredibly tired. Look at what they're doing with these the TikTok thing.
Yes.
Okay. They want to regulate TikTok. I'm game. I'm game, dude. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Ban it. Wholly ban it. Because TikTok is a abysmal shit show in this country.
Yeah. So I sit in this weird spot when it comes to TikTok because I'm with you, right? I agree 100% that I think TikTok is like horrid trash and it's causing a lot of issues amongst our youth and promoting degenerate behavior and weird just craziness. Like if you look at what they promote on TikTok in China, it is completely different than our TikTok, right?
And that's my point.
Yeah.
That's my point.
They're pushing values to their children and they're promoting degeneracy to our children. Now, where I have an issue with this is our government having the balls to come in and be like, oh, they're spying on you. You just spent how many years spying on me through Twitter? Elon Musk proved it. It's like...
I get your argument.
It's the pot calling the kettle black to a degree.
To a degree, yes. But when you look at the information that... So this is all coming on the heels of Kevin McCarthy being House Speaker.
Yeah.
The Republicans having a very small literally 5-seat majority in the House. All of these things are coming on that, right? They're fucking phrasing. All of these things are I almost
coming
said it
on the
again.
heels of that.
Coming on the heels of that.
There you go.
I almost said the back.
My man.
Anyhow,
Jesus.
I know it's so horrible, but the reality of it is it's only coming now because of the information we have.
Yeah.
The realization that the government was colluding with Twitter, with Facebook, with YouTube.
Yeah.
To suppress certain information. Why certain information? Why not all the information, right?
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
up your own fucking story at this point. If you're willing to go that far,
Yeah.
make up your own goddamn story.
Right.
And make it so outrageous that we all finally go, this is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It comes to a point where, like, that's my defense. That's my defense in this wholly, because
Yeah.
the reality of it is we cannot stand by and continue to let it happen. So we have to do something.
And see, I'm so much, I don't know, man. I sit in this place where all I see is government restriction, government restriction. I mean, dude, who would have thought in 2023 they'd be telling you that you can't use air conditioners, gas stoves. Every year of my life that goes by, I have less rights. And the thing is like, when did I have to ask someone to be able to use a fucking air conditioner or a gas stove? These aren't rights. They're just things that we use. Like, I don't know, man. Like I was telling you, I would
become
vote,
essential commodities
I would
in
vote
our
for
day-to-day life.
I would vote for a president if they spent 4 years of their term repealing all the dumb laws. Like I've made this argument about the left and the right, and I wholeheartedly stand by this. The left, and I don't mean politicians, I mean more so like the people on the left and the right. Either side will feel so strongly about, let's say, abortion or Second Amendment or whatever the case is on either side, right?
You're always going to have
a
division in those things.
Yeah. But where the problem is that they feel so strongly on one side that they want to delegate that authority to the government to make a law or a rule. And all it ends up doing, in my opinion, is taking rights from both sides. Because what happens when you change your mind? Like, okay, let's say you're this crazy lefty and you're like, oh, everyone should be having sex on TikTok and getting abortions every Wednesday, right?
Do you know why they leave it to the government?
Why?
Because they have no self-responsibility. They have no self-governance.
Yeah,
they
of course.
cannot do it themselves.
Of course.
They're like, you do it for me, daddy.
Yep.
Because
That's
somewhere
true.
along the way, they've been taught that they're not smart enough to handle it. And that's the insane part to me.
And that's why the left does it more, but the right still does it, because they're wanting laws that are like, ban abortions everywhere. Okay. It's kind of like the free speech thing, right? Like, you feel so strongly about hate speech that you want to give the government the authority to regulate speech, right? And you say the N word or, that whatever word. And, I've seen these arguments where these people are like, oh, you should get fined and then arrested for saying these things. Hate speech is not free speech.
The N-word.
Do you
You mean Naruto?
That's, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah, you can't say that.
slanderous, man. You
Can't say
can't
that
say
out
that. Yeah. No, but look, so you give the government that authority because your college brain, you're just so filled up with infinite wisdom that you think it's a good idea to give the
Learned
government,
scholars.
to give the government authority to set a law in place for that, right? And then 20 years later, when you're like, boy, was I a fucking idiot and this was a stupid idea and free speech, I see now, I've seen why free speech matters and all speech is protected, right? Now, try to go back on that. Once that law is in place, it's a lot easier to pass a law than it is to get one off the books. So my point is that's
there's
why
still laws on the books that say you can't bake an apple pie and put it on your windowsill on a Sunday afternoon.
Exactly.
Those are laws.
Yeah. Well,
Like, there's a law in Michigan. I think it's Michigan. It's either Michigan or Ohio, right? There's a law in a town that literally states You cannot spear a whale from a moving vehicle.
That's what I'm talking about. See,
There's no fucking ocean around there.
dude, that's bullshit.
Why can't I want to spear a whale
Yeah.
from my moving vehicle? I should be able to.
That should be my right. That's a God-given right.
But it's a law.
See,
That's how ridiculous it is. That's how ridiculous. Like we've stacked so many laws on top of so many laws on top of
Yes.
so many laws that we've lost. Like when here's the thing. When you make a law,
Yeah.
as a senator, as a governor, as a president, or a congressional representative,
Mhm.
100% every law made should have some sort of sunset clause.
because you know what?
Because here's the thing. This whole country is an experiment. It's an experiment into freedom. How free can we be before we have to take it away?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And I think that we have yet to discover that.
Well said, man.
The problem is we started making laws day one,
We're becoming.
going, you're not that free.
Yeah, we're becoming Europe Junior, man.
And the other issue is that we've made laws, but forgotten about other laws. And now we stack them on top of it. So much so that
They contradict each other, and
the January 6th committee has been trying to use a law from like 1850
right.
to indict these people. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? 1850? Like, cool. It's on the books. You can read about it.
Excessive.
But you should not be able to use that
yeah.
to indict
Yeah.
someone in 2023. You
Yep.
just shouldn't.
Nope.
That's insanity to me. Every law ever made should have some sort of sunset clause, be it 10, 50, 20, 30, fucking
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. It shouldn't be forever.
It should not be a forever law.
yeah, 200, 300, 500 years.
Again, we go back
Yeah.
to the experiment thing. This is a
Yeah.
country built on an experiment.
I agree with
And
that.
We're experimenting with laws
Yes.
at this point, right? Does this one work? Does that one work?
I'm just,
Try it out. If it doesn't work, get fucking rid of it.
I'm so
The
sick.
war on drugs is one of them.
oh, dude. Yeah.
It didn't work.
No.
It hasn't worked. And we're
And-
still dumping shit tons of money into that.
I cite that all the time whenever I get the leftist who's like, oh, ban all the guns. And I'm like, yeah, because the war on drugs was just,
Yeah, it worked out well.
yes, it worked so great. I mean,
so much so that Obama decided to turn around and sell guns to the cartels.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what Fast and Furious is and not
Yes.
the fucking movie.
No. Operation Fast and Furious.
Yes.
But see, they don't
Like-
want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. And that's the thing. Like the right, I think, tends to be the, just in general, tends to be the less law.
Yeah.
And more individual thought, individual
I
responsibility.
think the right has always been that way.
Yeah, I think so too.
We just, when I was a kid, I always heard people talk about how liberals want to give everybody rights.
Mhm.
And then I started looking at it and I was like, they're not really wanting to give you rights. They want to change the entire dynamic.
Yes.
Like it's not giving me rights. They're taking away shit.
they're taking away more rights than they're giving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the right has always been of the mindset that, we should not have more taxes. We should not have
Right.
these ridiculous laws. And
Yeah, the left
like, let's
thinks
slow
taxing,
that down a little bit. But that's the problem. It's never a fight with them. It's just, hey, slow down.
Like,
Let's
what-
not
what
do
do you-
that yet?
What do you think would happen if in the same stroke of a pen, we decided to tax all the billionaires and raise minimum wage to say $25 an hour? Epic fucking failure. That's what would happen. Our economy, our dollar,
But didn't
Dude,
we
a
do that
a
in
cheeseburger
2020?
to a degree. I mean,
Here in the state of Florida, we
we
voted.
did, yeah.
We voted. And
But
I say we because I
I
live in
mean,
the
like-
state and I lost that vote. I
Yeah.
lost that vote wholeheartedly because I definitely voted against it.
Yeah.
We're now raising our minimum wage to $15 an hour.
Yeah, it's $1 a year every year up until 15. So
Yeah, it's like 2030 by the time it'll be 15.
yeah.
And
Something like that.
most of the companies around here in the state have already just went ahead and adopted it. Get it over and done with.
They have, yeah.
Just rip the Band-Aid off, right?
Yep.
But they also have turned around and made commodities more expensive.
Hella expensive.
The
yeah.
inflation in this entire country, not,
Yep.
let alone the state, but in the country, is astronomical.
I think Florida is one of the most expensive places to live these days too.
100% it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is probably 100 times more expensive.
Yep. But that was the point I was getting at is these people, they want to pass laws where they're like tax the billionaires and raise minimum wage. And it's like, dude, that does nothing. Okay. You have to figure out how to make your labor worth more. You making a cheeseburger isn't going to be worth more because you say it's worth more. It's going to be what it's going to be. You tax
Make
the
best
billionaires.
cheeseburger in the world,
Yeah.
and then we can talk.
Yeah, exactly. True.
But you're not pumping out McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Go to
and
Gordon.
going, I deserve 15.
Yeah, you
No,
go to
dude.
Gordon Ramsay and you make a gourmet cheeseburger,
For sure.
and now we're talking. These
I'll
chefs
pay
are
$30 for it.
yeah, these chefs are getting paid,
Yeah.
right? But
Not
you,
that I have $30 for a cheeseburger,
but no, I get what you're saying
but I
though.
would pay $30 for a really good cheeseburger.
Yeah, I would too.
I love fucking cheeseburger.
We're American, and what do you expect? But so back to what I was saying is, I think that the left is more law, the right is a little bit less, but they both tend to always focus on giving the government the authority to regulate and create more laws. And I'm a less law kind of guy. Like I would vote wholeheartedly for a president who spent 4 years just erasing laws.
It would take one day,
Yeah.
but
No,
I get what you're saying.
I think you should take 4 years to erase a bunch of
Just
garbage.
individually, just erase one a day.
Sure.
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 I'm with
You know, go through things and be like, why the hell are we in the business of regulating people's right to XYZ?
We're going to do
Nope.
this at a slow pace so everybody can pay attention. No,
That-
you know what? I'm actually with that.
Yeah, dude.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Do one a day.
Yeah.
Erase that law. Pick a law. Just fucking
Yeah.
out of a hat, dude. Just pull one out and go, that's the one today.
Yep. Nope. Yep.
That
That's
one's
gotta
gone.
go. That's stupid. You know,
Like the
who are
reality
you
of it
to
is,
who are you to tell me that I can't use a gas stove or an air conditioner, but you fly across the fucking world on private jets, yachts, and all kinds of
to
fuckery?
preach to
It's-
me about climate change.
Yeah, it's hypocrisy at its fucking finest, man. And you've got
It's
people
elitism.
like Bill. Yeah, exactly. Bill Gates. I watch Bill Gates talk about, well, I should be able to do it because they questioned him.
That fucking video
Dude, this guy's like,
was legit.
well, I donate money to the solution, so I should be able to fly my private jet around. You know what, asshole? We all feel like we should be able to do what we want to do because we're fucking free Americans. So why do you get to do what you get to do, but I just get to do what you tell me to do because you're Bill Gates and you're providing money to the solution? What's the solution, Bill Gates?
There is no solution.
No.
Listen, you know, I'm
Grow-
going to divert for a second.
Grow
because-
beef in a lab?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I one of my favorite things, just we'll say of this week at this point, because it's probably going to be my favorite thing for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Was the video of a British news journalist absolutely destroying Bill Gates. And all he could do is go,
Oh,
this isn't the way the world works.
yeah.
This is you can't do this to me.
Dude, that was amazing. Yeah,
Bro,
you sent
he
me that.
squirmed
Amazing.
and- oh, it was so beautiful
She
to watch.
lit him up,
I've never
and it was a chick.
I've
It was
never
a woman. I
yeah,
loved it. I loved it.
never been more happy to watch something like that. Like I was like, yes,
Yeah,
keep
me
going.
too. Yeah.
Please be
Please
more.
just keep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
dude.
was so good.
Oh, it was.
So
It-
good.
that was amazing. She lit him up.
Mhm.
That was good. I might have to link that video in the description so
Please
you
do.
guys can watch it. Because
That was,
oh yeah, she told him about himself, man.
that was something interesting to watch because
God, this guy, tips his hat to the fact that he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, man. Oh, I created Microsoft. Well, no, the hell you didn't. You stole it.
Uh-huh.
Well,
so what makes you a doctor?
Yeah, exactly.
I read a lot of books.
Yeah,
That's not how that works.
yeah. I read Google. Hell, my doctor Googles half the shit I ask him about.
He legit started panicking.
He did.
in that conversation. I was
He
like,
didn't
oh
know
my
what
God,
to
it's going
do.
to happen.
Most of these interviews are wholly scripted.
Oh, it was so
You know?
good. It was so beautiful to watch. Anyhow.
That's how journalism should be. though.
yes.
That's how
100%
journalism
all
should
the time.
be. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we don't really have
journalists-
journalism. You got Matt Taibbi, you got James O'Keefe, and you got every fucking body else who just caters to the establishment.
Sure, you got
That's it.
Timcast News. You got
Yeah, for sure.
I'll even give Crowder some bit of
Yeah.
because he did his due diligence.
Yeah.
Like he went the
I mean,
process.
I'm saying people like Matt Taibbi, James
yeah.
O'Keefe. You got Barry Weinstein. There's the other dude. I can't remember his name off the top right
Not
now.
Barry
but
Weinstein, Barry Weiss,
Barry.
and it's a female.
Yeah, that's okay. There we go. Not Weinstein. Sorry. Is it Barry Weiss?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember their name. I'm sorry. Is it Barry Weiss?
Yeah,
Where did I get
she's a female.
Weinstein? Yeah,
I'm
I know.
pretty
I know
sure.
she is.
God.
No, she is.
Okay.
She is.
I had to question myself there. I was like, whoa, wait.
I know she was one of the ones who received the Twitter files with Matt Taibbi, and there was another cat too. I kind of focused on what
Mike
Matt was-
Cernovich.
No.
I
It's
kind
another
of
guy.
like him and I kind of don't.
Yeah,
There are moments where I'm like, shut the fuck
I know.
up.
Me too.
Because he gives his opinion. And I'm not really
A fan of his opinion.
not so much not a fan of his opinion. I think it's overbearing.
Yeah.
But then he says some really good shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I don't know. I see him on Twitter, and I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Who was it?
Less laws, man.
Less laws. 100%
Less laws.
less laws because
Yeah,
I'm sick and tired. Like I've got laws coming out of my ass that I like.
And we've given all these three-letter
licensed to drive,
Yeah.
licensed to fish,
Yep.
licensed to own a car.
License to own a gun
You have to have a license
for everything.
for your car.
Yeah.
Which you have to renew every year.
For
You
the
ha-
same.
You have to
Oh, dude.
license to own a gun, which, go ahead, Florida. We about to kill that shit. It's going down.
Yeah. Now I argue this with my wife all the time because
Permitless carry.
I'm about to have to renew my registration, and I'm like, dude, listen. Every year they tax me, and they call it what they want to call it. But let's be honest. I have had the same car for 11 years. I've had the same license. I've had the same license fucking plate.
Mhm.
Why are you taking my money at this point? Does my registration need to be renewed every year? Can my registration just like be a 10-year thing? And then if I trade my car in, or like, there has to be a better way that it doesn't cost me $100 a year. Your $100, your $100 to death at this point. It's like,
Mhm. It's even like it's gone so much that that idea, that platform has made its way into subscriptions and commodities and stuff
Yeah,
like that because
it
it's
has.
micro. What do they call it? Micro transactions.
Yeah.
It's a constant. You'll never even know that it's gone.
well, and that's the thing. Like, for example, all the software that we use to run this podcast from Adobe, Photoshop,
You
and
gotta pay for it.
Premiere, and all.
You're being
Audition.
taxed on it every year.
You used to be able to go into an Office Depot, pay $200, have that shit forever. Now you pay $50 a month forever
It's sad, isn't it?
for the same thing. Yeah, it's a subscription model. That's how I feel like my
And-
registration. My registration is more of a subscription model.
And here's the
to be able
anti-capitalist
to
in me. You ready?
drive my car.
And here's the anti-capitalist in me.
Yeah.
Now we watch all of these people making billions and billions of dollars in profit where I just want to buy a cheeseburger.
I just want to run my air conditioner.
Just want to run my air conditioner
Florida's hot, bro.
with the freedom to turn it down to 70 if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
68. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It gets hot in Florida. I don't think any of you not living in Florida, any of you listening to this,
Oh
if
my
you don't
God.
understand
No.
Florida, do this for me. Wash your clothes, half dry them, put them on, and then go walk into a sauna.
Yeah, that's Florida.
That is Florida every
Yeah.
day of the year,
That's an
with the
average.
exception of 2 weeks.
That's an average Wednesday.
No, legit.
Dude, I have a buddy who grew up in California, and he's like, it gets warm, right? But
It's
it's
dry
cool. It's breezy on the coast.
Yeah.
Like, people who think California is hot, come to Florida.
Mhm.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
I've
fucked
got
up.
friends. I've got friends, internet friends.
Yeah.
We'll call it that. I've got internet friends that are like, I got a buddy out in California. He's like, oh, it's so hot here. I'm like, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hot.
There's
I've
things.
got buddies out in Arizona and they're like, oh, it's fucking 98 degrees out here. I was
Yeah.
like, is it? I go look up the 98 degrees.
Yeah.
The motherfucker's 90 and it says it feels like 98
Yeah.
because it's reflecting off the dry ass asphalt, right?
Florida.
Florida, it's 98 fucking degrees here with 110% humidity. I'm not even sure how you get
Yeah.
to 110%. They're like, here's 100% of it. Have 10 more percent.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane to me.
The feel like temperature here most of the year is like 105.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah.
Well, that's our cue. Ladies, gentlemen, you have a good night.
Less laws.